What's up everyone, it's Scotty with MoneyVest. So in this video, wanted to discuss PayPal stock and wanted to go over this company once again and kind of give you guys an update on where I stand with this stock. I'm also going to be highlighting and laying out a few important things and why I continue to remain optimistic and confident in this company as long as PayPal is able to achieve 3 to 4 different things that I have on my list over the next several quarters and even years. And I know that PayPal has not really performed well over the last couple of years. I mean, it has really underperformed compared to the S&P, the NASDAQ, not to mention Nvidia, AMD, Google, Meta, all these different Magnificent Seven and tech stocks. But when it comes to the company itself, the fundamentals are strong. It's really just the technicals and the sentiment that's been really beaten down over the years. And that's going to take a lot of time to really switch and change that momentum back to the upside. And as long as the company is able to perform well, fundamentally speaking, and as they're able to meet some of my expectations, I continue to remain confident over the long-term trajectory of PayPal holdings. So hope you all enjoyed this video and find it helpful. If you do, make sure that you drop a like. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're just joining us for the first time, again, links to our Discord and Patreon is going to be down below. If you're interested in joining us and of course, getting access to all the 45, 46 plus members only private videos, access to all the spreadsheets, including our trade alerts and our Discord access and our MoneyVest.com platform that's launching on March 31st. So link's going to be down below. Would love to have you on board. There is a 16% annual discount available for 3 more days. And I think there's over 2 to 3 spots left if you want to join before the end of this month. And also do connect with me on Instagram. My handle is going to be CasWRP if you want to connect and learn more about my personal life. Also portfolio updates, profit and losses, gains, polls, tips, strategies, everything I do share over there as well. So link's going to be down below. So this right here is the analyst ratings on Wall Street from PayPal. They have been significantly cut down over the years, and this is a moderate buy with a price target of about $67 over the next 12 months, about 15 to 16% upside expected among analysts, with a high target of about $85 and a low target of $56. And even the low target right now, you'll notice PayPal is trading at $59.21. So it's pretty much on par with the lower estimate, lower target among Wall Street analysts. And as we have already learned over the years, and as I mentioned before in my previous videos, analysts basically follow price action, okay? And this is Nvidia and PayPal are quite similar, very, very good examples of how analysts are always chasing the price action. And what I mean by that is that as a stock continues to go up and up and up, what analysts do is they scramble to raise price targets because stocks' performance sometimes start to feel that the company is doing good, okay? And a stock's not so great performance makes us think that the company may not be doing well. And that is a very, very, very common and very normal thing to assume in the market. Not saying that Nvidia is not performing well. Nvidia just literally released a jaw-dropping earnings here, quadrupling, their revenues and earnings growing by 700%. So they're doing something right. They're doing something really well. And as a result, of course, analysts are scrambling over each other to raise their price targets on the company as much as $900 to $1,000. But at the same time, PayPal is not doing worse to have seen such significant amount of price cuts over the years. And as a result, it continues to get beaten down. Now, PayPal to cut around 2,500 jobs. So they are doing, of course, a lot of things in their power to improve their earnings. We know that Alex Chriss, the new CEO, has had multiple chances, multiple opportunities to talk to the audience, talk to the investors here, including the earnings call. And he's kind of shared his vision with the company with respect to artificial intelligence and how he wants to grow margins with respect to small medium businesses, and even also grow active accounts and transactions per active account and engagement, and also grow the total payment volume. So we already do understand the goals and the vision that he has for the company. Now it's a real question of actual execution for the company as well. Now, investors should only buy PayPal if they have confidence that the business can maintain or increase its competitive position. So that's been one of the biggest reasons why the stock's been selling off, is because of this expected competition in this fintech space. This competitive positioning of Apple and Google and Amazon with respect to PayPal is the primary reason why PayPal has been selling off. But my biggest concern, or my biggest sort of area of confusion, has been that even though there is a lot of estimates that competition is, so let's say, heating up, but that has not been shown in the actual fundamentals of the company. And what I mean by that is that if you take a look at the company's numbers, okay, they have just been growing very, very consistently. Even though the growth rate is slowing down, bottom line is the company has done an incredible job in growing the business. At the end of the day, What really matters is the actual numbers. Okay, numbers will tell you everything you need to know. And as I mentioned before in my many videos, that we may sit here and talk all about Tesla's potential with artificial intelligence or robotics or autonomous driving, but numbers will tell us the real story, right? So if Tesla is indeed a technology company, numbers will tell us the story. If Meta is really going to become this huge leader in the metaverse and virtual reality, the numbers will tell us the story. If Nvidia is going to become this leader in artificial intelligence and GPUs, the numbers will tell us the story. Numbers will always tell us the real story. And that's exactly my whole point with the PayPal. Unless the numbers tell me otherwise, that okay, revenue is significantly declining year over year and gross profit is going down, profitability is going down, let's say operating income here for 2023, you'll notice $4.8 billion. That was record numbers here for the company, right? Record profitability, operating income wise, balance sheet continues to be strong. If you come over to the earnings expectations, the same analysts that are downgrading the price here, they expect earnings to grow from $5 to $6.50. Yes, it's going to be a slower growth rate of about 9.5%, closer to 9%, but that is still respectable and decent growth rate for the company. So, you know, of course, stock price has been beaten down. It's been selling off. And if we do a very simple analysis here for PayPal, so let's just come over to the actual earnings. So 2023, let's just come over here. Statements, income statements of 2023 on an annual basis. We're looking at a net income of about $4.25 billion, so 4250. So if you plug that in, 4250 over here, and we're looking at let's say a growth rate of about 12 to 14% that they're able to grow. Let's just say 12%, or let's just go with 10% here for the company, and then we're going to go with about expected P multiple of about 18, and then a discount rate 12%. That's fine. 10% margin of safety. I believe that PayPal has been buying back a lot of shares. So if you come over to this, so they've gone from 1.24 billion shares down to about 1.1. So let's just plug in minus 1%. So minus 1% in share buybacks. We're looking at $60, $61 in intrinsic value based on very conservative estimates of about 10% growth rate, right? 10% growth rate, which is kind of on par with what the market's also assuming for PayPal over the next 3 to 5 years. And this right here is going to be that sensitivity grid for PayPal based on different growth rates and different P multiples where the intrinsic value sits. Of course, if you're expecting a higher growth rate, then the price, the fair value is also going to be much higher compared to where the price is. And of course, if you are looking at higher P multiples, then same thing. So the bottom line is that this right here are going to be the 4 or 5 things that I'm really looking for. And I remain confident as long as active accounts for PayPal remain stable. If they're growing, that's a huge plus point. But as long as they're stable, I'm happy. TPV, actually there should be TPV, this is a total payment volume, and TPA, transaction per active account. Both of those things, I want to see continued growth here for the company, because at the end of the day, like I said, numbers will tell us the full story. It's the fundamentals, it's the numbers that really matter to me. I'm not going to be betting on someone's full paper on why PayPal is a dying company based on the competition that is still yet to come. Numbers will tell me the full story, okay? So TPV, that's a total payment volume, and TPA, that's a transaction per active account. Then, of course, all things kind of coming down to the bottom numbers here. Revenue, cash flows, and earnings are growing. I want to see that. And then strong financial health and good balance sheet positioning for the company with more cash than debt on the balance sheet. As long as the company continues to meet these 4 or 5 criteria and expectations that I have, I continue to be confident and optimistic here. The moment I start to see that, okay, there's competition heating up and it's actually affecting companies' revenues or active accounts or engagement or TPV or financial health, that's when I will start to kind of have to rethink my thesis, my analysis on PayPal. But until this is happening, I continue to feel the market may be underestimating PayPal's potential over the long term. Now, this right here is the technical analysis. So right now we're basically flat on the day, but support level is going to stay put at $57, resistance up to 65. $76 and $88 are going to be some next levels of resistance and targets to watch for PayPal. But of course, it's been trading below its moving averages for a very, very long time. So momentum is definitely not in favor of the longs here for PayPal. And it's been that way since 2021. So it's been well over 2.5, almost 3 years for PayPal's underperformance. So hope you all enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Make sure that you drop a like and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And what do you think and believe for PayPal as a company and as a stock? Make sure that you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. As always, happy investing. I'll see you all in the next video.